May pips be upon you. Just wanted to share this with you as I just come across it while I'm sitting here uh, looking at charts. You see this D1, I have a D1 order block. This is this supply zone here is I think this is a 12-hour a 12-hour order block here, a 12-hour zone of supply, and price has found its way up there. Now, what you want to notice about this is one, price had a breaker structure. It broke this high point here as an impulse to the high here. And this is a technical break of structure. I would like to see a close above this. All right. But when I see a wick above it, it's usually to grab liquidity from the higher wick highs over here. And price market makers will use that to make a bigger move. Hopefully, it's always in the opposite direction in this case. Now, I want you to also notice that even though this is a technical break of this high here, even that we have reason for price to come back to pull back. All right. Now, I also want you to notice too that underneath there is a lot of imbalance. Okay, a lot of imbalance. This is an inefficient move of price. That from here to here, from wick, the wick on one side of the candle to the wick on the other side. All right, that is an imbalance. This is something that price doesn't like to leave. The market doesn't like to leave imbalances where it's just all bias. There has to be equilibrium. There has to be balance. So they'll come back and mitigate all of these imbalances like that. They'll balance them out with sellers. All right, because in order for buyers to buy something, they have to buy that from sellers, right? And sellers have to have buyers to get out of their orders. This is how they balance out the markets. And you'll notice after an inefficient move like that, price came back again. An inefficient move, price comes back to mitigate. All right, it'll do the same thing over here. This is one of the things that you notice when you're looking for a reason that price might want to find its way back down here. Liquidation managers. So we have a break of structure. Now, with that break of structure, also what is expected is a return to impulse. That's the order block that originally impulsed price to break that uh, structural point. Okay, so we're looking for price to pull back for some reason, either to fill in inefficiencies or to return to impulse. All right, and where would we be looking for that impulse? That return to impulse. It's probably around here. Let me see, bullish, right? Probably around here. All right, and uh, if you put your Fibonacci on it, what you want to do, oh, that is so not the Fibonacci. Oh, can't believe I just did that. Put your Fibonacci on it. I can't get it right tonight. I'm tired. It's the end of the day. Put your Fibonacci on that. You don't look at anything above 50%. All right. What you want to look for, that is premium price, and you'll be paying premium prices. You want to wait till it gets to the discount prices below 50%. And that's where we'll be looking for price to come back to around the 61, 70 area around here. All right. This is an order block down here. Remember, a 12-hour order block. And I would not be surprised that price finds its way down here and then continues up. Because you got to understand, structural wise, this is a higher low. Price just made a higher low, man. All right. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, technically. All right. A technical higher high. So we're looking for a return to impulse to make that higher low. And just remember, price could come all the way down here, all the way. even to almost 100, and then find support here and then come up. If it doesn't break this low, which is the low point of this trading range, if it doesn't break that low, it's still bullish. We're still in a bullish. Oh, we're still looking at bullish momentum. We're still looking at a bullish market. You understand? All right. But once it breaks, that's a break of structure. Things turn bearish. We have a shift from bearish momentum to bullish momentum. That's what's happening now. We're looking for that shift. All right. So we're looking for a higher low to be made, followed by a higher high. And that's what would make sense. And I want to show you something else too. Let's go to the 5 hour. The 5 minute. What you want to look for is signs of transition. You want to look for signs that price is transitioning from bullish to bearish momentum. So you can you start looking for valid sells. And this is what you want to see: a head and shoulders or a Quasimodo, whatever you want to call it, as long as you have a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And that's what we have now. All right. And while you're following this, just know that structure is structure. We look for the same things no matter what the time frame is. So we have short-term lows being broken here, and then this structural point here. All right. Higher high, higher low, higher high. We broke that higher low. That's a good sign that price is probably going to, there's a high probability that price will continue bearish. And after a break of structure, what did I just finish telling you at the higher time frame? We look for price to return to impulse. And that is this order block up here. And that's what it did. Now, price falls. We created a higher low, a lower high relative to this is the one that's being hidden by this thing. All right, this is the high. We have a lower low, lower high, lower low. What are we expecting now? A lower high to be made somewhere around here, and then continue on. That's I no, that's what we're expecting. And I think it's reasonable to expect that. We just need to see price transition like this from bullish momentum to bearish momentum. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that you are learning something, uh, checking out my videos and all. And if you'd like to see more, just make sure you leave me a like. The likes mean a lot, and the comments mean more to me than anything else. I need your feedback. Let me know if there's a pair you'd like me to analyze, or if there's you took a sell from one of my trade ideas and it worked out well, or if it didn't, you leave me a comment so I can I can improve. But you want to show support. All right, show support by just hitting the like button, and I will certainly appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video.